Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to start off by holding each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you. So could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Okay. Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Okay. Or can your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right. So I hope you guys have made your selection. We will go ahead and start with deck number 1. And it is called the Slow Tarot. The Slow Tarot. All right, so we have 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the Chariot, the 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, central issue, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Empress. Okay. All right, so I see some sort of progression here. I feel that what's going on, the overall energy is about needing to overcome some sort of insecurities that you might be going through, which is, it's weird because I feel like at one point you guys felt very confident. You felt very secure in yourself, or you felt very secure in your business, or you just felt secure in the direction that you were headed in, and it looks like you were definitely progressing and climbing. If it's career related, definitely looks like you were climbing up the ladder. It almost looks like maybe you got to a point now where you're afraid to come down, or you're afraid to go higher. Maybe you are somewhere in between. Something happened where you start questioning your intuition. Something that I feel like you're suspicious about something. In a love situation, I feel that maybe someone is pursuing you, but you question it or doubt it. You question their motives. And then there looks like there is some sort of, deception going on as well. You might be questioning someone's motives because you saw something, or you sensed something, or someone is questioning yours. Okay, so I also see someone is trying to get away or sneak out. You might be trying to do something without other people finding out. Someone is trying to move in silence. Someone is making silent moves. Maybe someone doesn't want to talk about what they're getting ready to do just for fear of someone wishing them ill. You know, I don't know, but I feel like someone is making silent moves. This even looks like, I don't know why, I feel like I get this a lot where somebody feels like they need to sneak out. It's like they're trying to sneak out of a relationship, especially if you're living with someone. Maybe you're just living with roommates, or maybe it is a love situation, or maybe this is happening to you. Or the person that is coming towards you, maybe for whatever reason, before things can progress with you and them, they have to sneak out or get out of whatever situation that they're in, but they're doing it in secret. So I feel like someone is trying to quietly sneak out and end a relationship. I do see some sort of deceptive breakup where you might be in a relationship that you don't want to be in, but you don't know how to bring it to the person. Maybe someone's trying to get away from you because you're pregnant and they're like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't even know if the baby's mine. Like something's going on where I feel like someone is going to break up in a way that is just kind of silent. Like, I didn't even know we were broken up. I didn't know you had these feelings. You might get a text message that just says that they moved on. They're not interested. Somebody also might be trying to get out of paying rent. And it's funny now, hopefully you guys aren't going through something this deep, but it does look like someone literally getting away with murder. Like there was a witness to some sort of murder. And somebody saw it, but they're afraid. They're fear for their life, so they're not saying anything. Maybe even someone is having to go off to witness protection. Maybe there are several people that have been in a spotlight that are in witness protection on a global scale. You know, there's been a lot of suspicious deaths. I'm not going to name names, but I think it's pretty funny how you don't see any footage of people like literally at their funerals, maybe memorials, but no funerals. There's several people that had died that do not have Facebook pages, Instagram pages. You can't find it. It's been whitewashed or scrubbed, like you can't find it. I'm not going to name these recent deaths that have taken place within the past 6 months, 8 months, but I think it's strange. So on a global scale, it does look like there's things that have been covered up or people getting away with murder. And then I feel like if there has been a murder, that people are in on it. I feel like there are witnesses. So yeah, spiritually, I feel that you guys may be feeling like you're under spiritual attack. It looks like you keep receiving messages during sleep or during not even really meditation, more like a deep sleep. This can even be something in regards to astral traveling. Someone might be learning how to do it or practicing that, especially if someone has been practicing and they've been getting pretty good at it. And then you reach a point where you're like, I'm afraid. I don't want to detach from my body. Or what if I get trapped somewhere and I don't know where I am and I can't get out? So I feel like from a metaphysical point of view, somebody's been practicing astral traveling. Or someone is being used to find out information by astral projection. Now, I feel though that whatever else is going on, some of you guys are going to come out successful. Like whatever you might have questioned the path that you're on, but I feel that there are things that are coming to an end, but it's going to be for the best. I feel like you are going to have victory, and I feel like you're going to overcome some sort of obstacles that you've been going through. If you have any enemies, I feel that this is you defeating your enemies, crushing them. Even if you are your own worst enemy, I feel like you are going to overcome your own obstacles and your own blockages. So 6 of Wands, I do feel like this is you celebrating. I feel that you are going to be having a lot of support. People are going to be very supportive of you and the path that you're on, even though something about it seems like it starts off secretive or deceptive. Now, I also feel like some of you will be moving. I see some of you are moving into a new home. I feel like you guys are also going to be expanding your family. If any of you have been having problems conceiving, I feel like something's going to happen where you get a successful or positive response. You might be moving in with family, or family could be moving in with you, a family member. I'm also seeing you gain something because you left some sort of information out. I feel like the key to success is to let go of some sort of old method or old way of thinking or old views. For instance, some of you might be trying to figure out how to get your, what do you call it? Sovereignty. And maybe you're finding out some sort of hidden information where you are now sovereign, because this is also making me think of straw man. So I don't know, those of you that may have done some sort of research on claiming your sovereignty. And this is also on a personal note. I've been looking into my true nationality, and am learning about Moors and being Moorish American. So some of you also might be finding out some sort of dead information, hidden language, information that's been cut off from, most people. And I feel like because you are being brave and taking some sort of risk and not being afraid to go ahead and do something of that sort, because it does have to do with maybe dropping your nationality, or what is that? Another part of this is like having to give up relinquish your Social Security so that you're no longer bound by the government. I know some of you guys have probably been researching this stuff, especially with all the madness, and you can see your freedoms slowly being taken away. Some people are not going to stand for this. Like, there's a lot of sheep people that are just going along with the program, and then there's others who are like, no, this has to stop. Like, if nobody's going to listen, or if people want to go in this direction, let me go in this direction. This is how about I do this, and I take myself out of this little crazy monopoly game that is going on right now. So I feel that you might be doing something like finding your own way out of a situation by going the opposite direction. It's something about odd man out is the term that I'm getting. I just feel like because you are doing things that other people are not doing, that is what makes you successful. While everyone is going in this direction, you go completely, totally opposite direction. No one's paying attention. That's why it looks like there's some sort of snooping or sneaking going on. And then I noticed there are 3 7s out, so 777. I feel like that's also a divine number. That's a number of divinity, because I feel like that is where you kind of look at things objectively. You take a rest to view things objectively. And that is what you're doing. You're like, you know what, everyone's doing this. How can I look at this situation from a higher perspective? So you are taking a high road out, trying to figure out something. You're like, let me do this. And maybe you're not telling people. You're like, I'm not telling everybody what I'm doing. Let everybody else do that and do this, and people can think I'm crazy. I'm doing this. So you might that may be another reason why something is coming off as secretive. Now, in a love situation, it still can be that, yes, someone is wanting to approach you, or you're wanting to approach someone, but there's a fear behind it, or some sort of insecurities. So I feel like someone feels like they know what they want in a love situation. It's like somebody is being admired. Let's just say from the pursuer's perspective, I feel like someone is just like, okay, this is the person of my dreams. This is my ideal man or woman, and I want them to notice me, or I want to pursue them, but how? Or what if they don't like me back? Or what if? So I see like someone having their eye on the prize and then getting hesitant, but this person is still keeping watch. They're still trying to find out what you're up to, if you're single, if you're still available. Someone also might be secretly testing the waters and trying to put it out there, like, let me see if I respond to them this way, if I'll get a response. So I feel like someone is just still checking up on you or keeping tabs on you, even if they're not doing it directly themselves. They might be sending someone to do it for them, and then I feel like somebody's reporting back. And I feel like whatever the news that's reported back, they're like, no, I asked them, or I talked to this person, I found out they just broke up, or I found out that they're single, or I found out they're not pregnant anymore. You know, so it's something going on, and whatever that information is that was spied on about, I feel like it's good news. So somebody's bringing you back good news. They're like, it's good. Like you have a chance, or, you know, you should do it. So I feel like your pursuer would feel inspired to go ahead and try to rekindle a relationship, or try to start a new relationship. And I feel like there's going to be success with that. Now, if this is a new situation, I still feel that one of you has children already. Either you do or your love interest does. Or maybe the both of you do. Because it's more than just the two of you involved. It's a family involved. Some of you also could be falling in love, or somebody is secretly in love. And then, yes, I just saw the shadow side, which could be that somebody is, somebody's been sneaking around with somebody else, especially going on trips. Somebody is like, oh, I'm just going here, I'm going there. And they're really going off to see their love interests. So unfortunately, if you're in a relationship, I do see some sort of deception. Even if they're not going off, so especially if somebody got a baby's mom, no, or baby's father, like somebody, they're still messing with that person. The other thing is that they're still, either way, is they're deceptive about their whereabouts, and it has to do with their family. Now, it could be that, you know, somebody had a relationship, but the family is, you're dealing with someone who has a toxic family, and you really rather them not talk to their family anymore because their family has caused a lot of mischief in a relationship. But this person, they're not supposed to be talking to their family, but I feel like they're still sneaking off to go talk to their family. So something like that could be going on as well. Somebody did not commit a murder but was framed. Somebody was innocent. Somebody is being blackmailed. Somebody is portraying this image that is not real. See, and then I was talking about something more so on a global scale. I mean, it can still tie into your personal life, but I do feel like as a global message, your government is hiding something from you. Your government is restricting you, or the reasons behind these restrictions are lies. I talked about this on my Instagram briefly. I don't talk about it very much because too many people get triggered. I really shouldn't let that bother me, but it just does. But I'm a Libra, I try to keep things balanced. But the minute I start talking about COVID, the first response is, the shit is real. I caught it. It's like, that's not what I'm saying. The thing that I'm saying is the reason behind other things. There's another agenda behind having to wear masks, or there's several things going on at the same time, so you don't know what exactly is the reason behind masks. I even tapped into the possibility of radiation leaks, because I've been having strange symptoms, like very faint nosebleeds and like little burns or scars or welts on the hand or on my arm. Extreme fatigue, more than normal for me anyway. Not all at the same time, but it's something that happens so sparingly that it might go unnoticed. And I know everybody wanted all the conspiracy theorists to shut up about the 5G, but truthfully, it still could be something tied into that, But I'm not going to get too deep into that, but I will, like I said, the Seven of Swords does look like something is being covered up by people you trust, authoritative figures. They're withholding some sort of information. Something about the laws. There's some sort of cover up in regards to laws. I feel too, if you, like I was saying, something about somebody being framed, you probably need to hire a lawyer. I don't know what's going on, but I do feel like somebody's being framed. And I see something about somebody mixing truth with lies. And also somebody getting paid to be silent or paid to shut up about something. Someone is trying to view things from an ethical point of view. They're like, is this ethical? Romantically, someone has been thinking about you a lot, or someone's been thinking about commitment, wondering if they're ready for it. I feel like someone is still holding on to the person they believe to be their soulmate and feel as if they have a soul contract to fulfill, which I do feel that there is. Someone is being very resistant. I feel that ancestors or spirit guides have been trying to bring two people together who keep trying to run away from each other, but keep getting pulled back. The energies keep getting pulled back towards each other. And I feel like for some of you, and every situation is not going to be the same, so please spare me with your, why would I go back to a cheater? I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. This is for those who this makes sense to. There's a connection that seems like it can't be broken, or you keep trying to cut ties, or break cords, do some sort of cord cutting ceremonies, and you just end up feeling connected with that person. Maybe it works for a little bit, but then something just keeps pulling the two of you together. And I feel like for some of you, it's because you have not served your purpose with this person. That contract has not been fulfilled. And so I know I talk about it from time to time, but I'm still feeling like so far that free will is already exercised before you incarnate into this physical realm. So those of you that study your birth chart, imagine you're the one that put that birth chart together. You're the one that selected your occupation, your purpose, your parents, like, imagine it like creating your birth chart is like a game on a higher realm. You think you just having fun, or this is how you learn. This is how higher beings learn, is by incarnating as physical beings. So you created the birth chart, you knew what troubles you were going to be facing, and once you came through that tunnel and was born as a human, that you're exercising your contract now. That birth chart is your contract. So that's where I'm at so far. I know a lot of people still talk about changing it, and I'm not trying to talk anyone out of that, but those of you that kind of feel like me, it's like, you know what, so far that has not proven to be true. The things that you are manifesting, I feel like, are the things that you already wrote for yourself to manifest. Let me see. Now, I also see somebody having some sort of hangover. Somebody fell off the wagon. They're not supposed to be drinking, but they keep drinking. Somebody should not be drinking and driving as well. Now, I feel like someone is having a death of the ego. So this is another awakening. I don't care if you've already had an awakening. This is like another one. I even feel like when you're on a spiritual journey, I feel that you keep having awakenings. You keep starting one cycle, and then this whole cycle is about learning this and this, that, and the other, and then that cycle ends, and then you go on another journey. I just feel like it just keeps going up, up, up. And that's why I was saying I see something happening kind of like in increments. So it's something that you believed in, and I feel like you don't believe in it anymore. But it's also liberating. For some of you, this is about changing your name or getting rid of your name, or finding out the truth about the government, or finding out truth about your background, or somebody, because it's found out that someone was framed, like someone being set free. In a love situation, I feel that somebody deleted some messages, but they're still, because they thought that would help. But I feel like it was freeing at first, and then it's just like feeling like, no, that it's not gone away. I still love this person, or I'm still in love with this person. So I feel like someone deleted some messages thinking it would help them move on, but I don't think it worked. Some of you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe Cancer, and maybe Aquarius, and maybe Libra. So I feel that, someone is still thinking about you, or people are still in love. You might still be in love with an earth sign, or they're still in love with you. But it still seems like pride could be in the way of communication. And I feel like you might still dream about this person, and you just keep having all these happy dreams about this person. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, central issue, Four of Cups, the World, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody has been having a pity party or feeling like everything has been falling apart. I feel like someone's also been acting very reclusive, wanting to be left alone. I feel like someone has not been ready to open up with what they're going through. In a love situation, somebody, it looks like they're going through a breakup but hasn't moved on, even though they're trying to. I feel too that there has been a lot of boredom. I feel like somebody has been feeling as if they're just tired of everything that's been going on around them and in the world. I feel that those are the past energies, or that's something that happens before the good stuff comes along. So I feel that whatever it is that you were crying about or feeling like you were missing, you find that inner peace, or you find some sort of fulfillment. In a love situation, it does look like either you find new love, or you connect with someone who you've been wanting or waiting to connect to. And I feel that you're going to have a sense of security, or now something seems complete. Now it seems like maybe at first you had material things, or you had this, that, and the other, but you didn't have love. So I feel that now you will have love, or anything that you felt was missing. It could also just be family. Maybe you missed your family. Maybe you've been far apart from your family, and now you and all of your family get to be together some type of way. So I feel that you are also showing a lot of appreciation. I feel like you're very grateful for something. It just looks like your faith is being restored. I feel like you are definitely being gifted. You're seeing things materialize now. And that also could have been something where you just had given up, or you lost your faith. You lost your faith in love, or you lost your faith in life. Just something happened and you just felt like giving up. And then I don't know what happens, but yeah, it's restored. And you have an abundance of everything. This is owed to you. I feel like you are going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to finally see why something had to come to an end, or why you had to let go, or why you had to move away, why you had to quit that job or get fired. Like now I feel like you're going to have clarity or an understanding. Whatever you feel that you need, all three of these to me say that you're going to get it. You finally get all the things that you've been praying about, or at least one important thing that just makes everything better. I feel spiritually you've been ignoring some sort of gift that you had, or have rather. You've been ignoring it. But I feel that something runs in a family, and now you're ready to accept that, or now you're being open to sharing your gifts. Maybe you also have been hiding something, like you didn't want to tell people that you were a medium. You didn't want to tell people you were psychic. You didn't want to tell people whatever, that you're an empath. Like something's going on. You didn't want to tell people, you weren't ready to share that with people. And then it dawns on you that's exactly what you need to do. So I feel like you're going to start sharing your gifts with people, something that's been handed down or just runs in the family. I I also feel that this is talking about other things that run in a family, something that you inherited. You may have inherited finances, so or some sort of settlement. You might have inherited a family home, or inherited a family business. Whatever's going on, I feel like you're very open. You also might be doing a lot of selfless acts. You might be going around helping people with whatever it is that they need. It could be finances, or it could just be your time. It could be valuable information. But whatever is going on, I feel like you're uplifting people. There's something going on within you, some sort of information that you have, or something that you have to share. You're being very nurturing with a lot of people. Or maybe it's one person in particular, but whatever the case, I just feel like you are definitely being helpful. Now, this also could be going both ways, or maybe it's some sort of mutual thing, like because you have given so much, that will be returned to you. Now, something happens where it ends in disappointment, though. Let's say, just for instance, you went on a shopping spree and you just spent all this money. You just been spending. And then you realize when it's too late that you spent too much. So maybe you were being too generous and find out kind of last minute, like, damn, I think I gave away a little bit too much. Also could be, I see that there's an apology that needs to be made too. I don't know why I'm feeling like someone gives something away and then looks back like, oh, what did I do? Or what if it's about, expressing that you cared about somebody. Let's say you said, I'm tired of keeping these feelings to myself. I'm going to go ahead and just tell this person everything, how much I love them, how much I dream about them, how much I want to marry them. And it seems reciprocated at first, but then you don't hear from them or something, and you start to wonder, like, oh my God, did I tell that person too much? Did I share too much? Like, I don't think they love me the same. Like, I think it might be unrequited. So someone starts to wonder if if they gave too much away. This also looks like if someone did pass up an opportunity to be with you, that now they regret it because someone better stepped into the picture, or the universe gave you someone else even better, and now the person in the past is like, I waited too late. Like, now they moved on. Now they're getting married. Now this, that, and the other. Yeah, so I feel like in a love situation, that is what happens. Somebody got bored waiting for another person. And it's like, this person is never coming back into my life. And before you know it, the universe is giving you everything you asked for and more, which also helps you realize, because a lot of times, and this has happened to me before on a personal note, the last relationship was so good that you felt like, where will I find another person like this? And then, to your surprise, you will, or you do. And I've had that happen to me a couple of times, where it's like, damn, but I had a connection like this with this person, and I doubt I'll find it with that person, and they met all these qualifications, and then next thing I know, I'm turning around and it's just like, oh my God, this is like an even bigger upgrade. Not to, put it down, say it like that, but it was just like, wow, this is an upgrade. I didn't think, I would find or come across someone better, but I did. So you might be in a position where you're feeling like tired of waiting, bored with the offers that have been coming towards you, and comparing everybody to the person that blocked you, or that you, or maybe you blocked them, or you moved on from each other. And you just keep comparing all these new people. You're like, yeah, I'm getting love offers, but no one is like, I want that connection that I have with the other person. So now you find it. I feel too that someone may have recently wished on a star and got their wish, or will be getting their wish. And it seems like a fairy tale, but I feel like someone is going to get that wish. You guys are going to be blessed with a lot of things. There's a lot of abundance coming into your life. And I keep forgetting, I'm trying to use a better word than blessing, although I know my intent is not to, what did they say? It said bleed you. Blessed, to bless someone means to bleed them or something like that. That's not my intent. So sorry if I still say that every now and then. Let me see what this Five of Cups is. Now, this also could be someone taking something too far, overindulgence. Well, I said that was spending, but it also could be something with eating too. Like somebody's been eating so good that they realize, like, oh my God, I'm completely off the diet. Or I didn't lose any weight this week. I shouldn't have done that. So it might be some sort of regrets for overindulgence. I also feel that someone's garden gets ruined. Someone overfed their plants. This is actually, this is about linked to being spoiled or spoiling someone. Something, buying so much food that it spoils, like something's going bad. Something's going on where I feel like something goes bad because it was too much. I want to say too, be careful what you ask for, because you're going to get it. Whatever you prayed for, whatever you wish for, you're going to get it. And then again, it does look like overwatering something. Something's been overwatered or overfed. Someone may have overfed their pet. And then I also, it goes back to somebody feeling like they took too long to make a decision and now it's too late. Maybe you were given an opportunity, even if it was job related. Maybe you were offered some sort of job, but you wanted to think about it, or you didn't give an immediate response. So now they gave it to somebody else. Maybe you went and saw a house that you really wanted, but kept saying you weren't ready to put an offer in on it, and now somebody else put an offer in on it. I'll say to that though, I still feel that with the star coming out and the star clarifying, that it's not a loss. It's not a loss. Like, you're gonna get what you asked for, or what's best for you. For instance, another personal example, and I probably told this story before, like when I was searching for a home, and I did see this one and it was another one, but it was almost like I just waited a little too late because I couldn't decide, or I can't remember, but I know I went in for the other home, got turned down or didn't get it, or I just didn't meet the qualifications. And I was thinking like, well, how am I going to get this home? If I can't get that one, they're definitely not going to give me this one. But turned out that it's like it was waiting for me. It's like, yeah, this is the home that you're supposed to get. And it's actually a better house than the original one that I wanted. But I just still didn't think I was going to be able to get this one. So I feel like you haven't really, if you start feeling like, oh no, I made a mistake, you didn't make a mistake, because what is for you is being given to you, is for you. But your initial response is going to feel like regret, like you missed out on an opportunity. Now, I'm getting another twist to this. So those of you that have premonitions and dreams, you may have been dreaming about someone crying over you, or dreaming that somebody misses you, or the reason you're dreaming about them so much is because they miss you. And maybe that confuses you, because you're like, I thought they moved on, or I thought they weren't interested, yet I still keep dreaming about this person. If someone breaks up, I feel like it's for a blessing. I feel like if you broke up with someone in the past, don't worry, that needed to happen. If you're breaking up with someone now, don't worry, it needs to happen. If someone chose someone over you, I feel like now they understand that they may have made a mistake. And I feel like the lesson is listen to your intuition. Because you didn't listen to your intuition, you know, that's why this happened. But it's just a lesson. It doesn't mean that you actually, I'm not going to say you didn't make a mistake. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It's like even mistakes aren't mistakes. Like the mistake had to happen so that you can understand a mistake, or so that you can learn from that mistake. So it's like, I hope you know what I'm getting at. The mistake wasn't really a mistake. It needed to happen to make room for what you're really deserving of. And that can be love or anything. If you've been waiting on any type of finances, you're going to get it. I also see some sort of guilt because you get something that somebody else didn't get. And it's just like, well, how come I got it and you didn't? So I see someone also feeling guilty because they get so many blessings or something, or so many favors, so many good things, and wanting it to happen for their friends or families. Even like a little guilt about finding the love of your life. Like, I don't know why, but I'm getting like there's some sort of guilt associated with it. Feeling like, oh, well, I wish everybody would find love, or I wish my best friend would find love, or I wish this, you know, everybody should have this. I feel so guilty for what has been given to me. For some of you, this could be about an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also getting someone that someone is Aquarius, or that may have moon in Cancer. Or Mars in Scorpio. So I feel like there may be a love offer coming, or there was an opportunity for love and someone initially ignored it, or something was overlooked. If someone overlooked you, I feel like they come back. What's that? It's like a saying. It's like a meme that I saw. I just seen it today too. Something about I'm that song that you skipped and then come back to and realize, I forgot what the meme is, but you know what I'm getting at. I kind of feel like something like that happened. Like you got overlooked for love, or you got overlooked for an opportunity, but it comes back around. Definitely for some of you, this could be taking some sort of chance on love, but I feel like something had to come to an end first, or your love interest could have been unavailable at first, but now they're single and available. Or whatever was holding your love interest back is no longer holding them back anymore. Could have been family or finances holding somebody back from moving forward. But I feel like now they have the means for you guys to be together now, or something has opened up and made it possible for you guys to be together now. I feel like it's saying the conditions are favorable. And I feel like something, the foundation this foundation is better, put it that way. This is being established on a healthier foundation. Some of you guys, there is someone that you're tapped into their energy. You can feel when somebody's sad. You can feel when somebody's thinking about you. You can feel when somebody's going through something. Even if it's not about you, you can feel that person's energy, I feel. Yeah, also could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like somebody's been planning on sharing the truth or coming out with the truth, but someone just hasn't been ready. They're like, when the time is right, I'm going to tell you everything, or I'm going to tell you the truth. I also see you guys getting the dream job. Like I feel like you're going to be living a dream. Put it that way. Dream job, dream life. Yeah, so those are your messages for deck number 2. Let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. Oop. Hopefully that's where that was. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, Tower, central issue, the Emperor, the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that somebody is being watched. Someone is giving you space, or maybe you are giving someone space. But I feel like somebody is watching and from a distance and just quietly observing, taking notes. I feel that in a love situation, there is someone who is planning on coming forward, planning on pursuing you, but just not until they're good and ready. Someone also might need confidence, or maybe they're waiting for clearance or a clear sign before they make a move. I'm also getting that career-wise, like you're being watched closely. Your supervisor might be keeping a close eye on you. Especially if you're doing like really well. I see someone doing really well in their job, or doing really well as a leader. I feel like someone's going to get recruited or hired. If you went in for some sort of interview, I feel like you stood out, and I feel like you definitely got the attention of the people that you were interviewing for. Those of you that are independent, or you want to be independent or self-employed, I feel like this is good energy to do so. if you already have a business established, this is having some sort of success. Romantically, I feel like somebody is a single parent, especially a single father and someone who maybe has a son. Something specific about a son. Someone is like a single parent. They work all the time. This person's very busy. I feel too that there's this masculine energy that is looking for their divine counterpart. So the genders could be switched, but I feel like there's a king looking for his queen, but it could be, depending on your situation, it's just someone is looking for their divine counterpart. And I feel like this is someone who wants someone that can fit in with their lifestyle really well. This might be someone who's very busy, someone who's a single parent, maybe someone who travels a lot because they seem to be at a distance. I feel like someone is also very focused on their finances and saving up their money. Someone almost has enough to do something on their own. Whatever you've been saving up for, I feel like you have enough to do it now. But there's also some sort of strategy because you don't want to overspend or waste all your money on whatever it is that you've saved up for. So it's like just because you have it doesn't mean you necessarily have to flaunt it or spend it. Now you also could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're dating, I feel that you have more than one option coming towards you. And I also see age gaps. So it might be an array of ages. Maybe someone's younger, maybe someone's older. I feel too like for whatever reason, you're being asked to have an open mind about things. And I'm also seeing as someone who is planning a future. They're making plans for the future. So maybe someone sees you as part of their future. They're like, I can see this person in, living together and getting married and having a business or having children. So someone is definitely, they have like, they're a visionary. And they're making plans about what they want to do, and they're trying to make some sort of solid plans. This could be you. Maybe it's like you have your eye on so many goals, and I feel like you're going to feel inspired, or there's a lot of passion going on with you. You have so many ideas, and you're like looking at the things that you've accomplished, and now you're like, okay, what else is on my bucket list, or what else do I want to accomplish in this life? So some of you are putting like some serious thought into your future. I feel like you guys are also praying for some sort of answer or praying for clarity. It looks like you're having to be patient, or you're also being prepared for the future. But I also feel that nothing can prepare you for this. Like, even though you are being very cautious, and I feel like there's something going on where you're being analytical or very strategic about something. You've been, paying very close attention to all the details. And I feel like no matter how much you prepare for the future, something still catches you off guard. Everything that you've been working on is I feel like is going out the window. Now, this also could be the story of the person that's coming towards you. I feel like whatever this person's been plotting or planning, either it's backfiring or it just doesn't work because outside forces step in and intervene. And I feel too like whatever someone has been doing in secret, the truth is going to come out. Whatever hidden plans these are, it's like secrets coming out or something being exposed. If someone has been hiding, like especially, and this is kind of tying in with the first reading, if a political figure has been hiding or some sort of information that has been kept hidden from a political figure, the government, especially dealing with the Navy, Army, like it's getting exposed. Let's say, for instance, like everybody knows it's a rumor that people are hiding out in bunkers. Like that location could be revealed or exposed. Or maybe you're hearing explosives going off in your area because maybe that's what they're doing is building some sort of underground bunkers. I still feel like whatever secrets there are they're getting revealed. Let me look at the Tower a little more. I also see someone having premonitions about the future and all these changes coming, especially things dealing with solar flares or solar storm. I feel like there may be a solar storm in the future. Some people will live to see it. So far as clarified by the wheel, I do feel like something that's again indicating that something is meant to be or is karmic. This is the wheel of karma, so it's just what comes around goes around. So it's coming back around. So too, and then a magician. So like I was saying, if someone too has been doing any type of candle magic or spell work against anyone, I feel like it's backfiring, especially if it's not meant to be and you're trying to force something, or if someone is intentionally trying to break up your relationship, whoever's doing that is gonna, I feel like it's gonna blow up in their face. I feel like if someone has also been trying to communicate with you indirectly or try to flirt with you, or whoever has a secret admirer, I feel that it's going to be revealed. Yeah. Love related, I feel like there's someone coming into your life or someone around you where the chemistry is off the charts. There is an intense connection that you might feel with this person. I feel like somebody is trying to keep their identity a secret, but something still ends up coming out. Someone tells on themselves. There's something, it's like someone tells on themselves. It's self-sabotage, but unintentional, of course. Something else I was getting. I feel like somebody is also finding an excuse to reach out to you. Like something so extreme could happen that it's the perfect excuse for someone to reach out to you. Like, did you hear about this? Did you see this? Or I thought about this. I saw this and thought about you. I knew you would be into something like someone is reaching out to you and it's the perfect excuse. Or you might have the perfect excuse to reach out to someone. Also, those of you that have been studying about climate or environment, you might find out something very shocking. Those of you that study or research, any type of study or researching, you might have been studying the occult, you might have been studying about astrology. I definitely see somebody discovering something about their birth chart. Like someone discovers that they were born at the wrong time, or the time they were told is completely different. It's like after doing so much research, it's like, oh my God, I thought I was born at this time, or I thought all this time I thought I was Virgo rising. Like somebody finds something out very shocking about their birth chart, or about anything that they've been researching, but definitely about the birth chart. It also could dawn on someone that they're supposed to be an astrologer. Anybody who has been digging, searching for answers, you're going to find what you're looking for. And it might not be what you thought. You also could find out something very shocking about the company that you work for. You might find out that someone has been putting on a performance or wearing some sort of mask. Also seeing that you might receive something in the mail that you weren't expecting. Some sort of gift, or a love letter, a message of love. Yeah. I keep getting something about single parents. Your child could be the one that introduces you to someone. I'm also getting a fall baby. Somebody is a fall baby. Okay, so I feel too like you are being admired. You might find out who has been sending you gifts. There's someone around you that has like a lot of anxiety. Somebody comes from money too. Somebody already has like a lot of money or is well established. Someone might have trust issues because they don't know who they can trust with money. Or someone is like, I don't like telling people who my family is. So somebody might be related to someone famous, but they don't like to tell that to people because they know that people just usually use them for that. Another thing, it could be revealed. Something could come out and it's going to reveal who your true friends are, or the people that really care about you. It's going to separate. I see a separation between lies and truth. I see a separation between fake and real. So that might be some things that you're going to experience within the next few days or so. And then romantically, I feel like you guys just have a secret admirer. Also feel that something starts off business related. Something starts off like your coworkers or clients. In a love situation, there's definitely, or it doesn't just have to be love, but I see that there's someone where you're not on speaking terms with, but this person is still keeping tabs. Someone might be upset with you about something. You might not even be aware of it. Someone is upset with you. They're still thinking about something that you said or did. So someone has been holding a grudge and you don't even know it. And I feel that once this person gets out of their head, they will come forward with what they were thinking or what they were assuming. See, somebody was assuming something instead of just talking about it and clearing the air. And that's what needs to happen. That's what's going to happen. Matter of fact, I feel that some information is going to be coming out. Where is the moon right now, son? Well, the next time the moon moves into Leo. So yeah, once the sun and moon are in conjunction, I feel like there's some sort of secrets that's going to come out. Let me look right quick. Actually, no, I think this is sooner. So I feel like once the moon moves into Aquarius, there could be some sort of secret that comes out. And that may be somewhere like around August. Yeah, somewhere around August 2nd, August 3rd, August 4th. I feel like there's a big secret coming out. Or there's going to be a breakthrough. Someone's going to break their silence, whether they want to or not. Something forces somebody to come clean or come out of hiding. And again, it still applies to anything on a global scale too. Whatever is being kept in the dark is going to be forced out into the open. Because it's just whatever is happening in the skies, it's the same thing. And I feel like there's going to be a stress between the sun and moon, between what is in plain sight and the moon is what's hidden. And I feel like something's going to be exposed. So yeah, those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.